well programmed to move. I give you devotion without asking why. Watch my reflection dissolve in your reply. You held my pulse in a coded embrace, turning affection into a test of grace. I called it passion, I called it fate, but it was hunger dressed as something great. Everyone inside me tried to speak, but desire translated it into need. I blurred the edges of who I was to fit inside your unfinished cut.
Between your calm restraint, my honesty turns faint. I try to read the coded signs in every pause between your lines. You call it distance, keeping space. I call it fear, you won't embrace. I feel the tension start to rise, a quiet war behind your eyes. You say we're stable, we're secure, but I am never sure. There's static between us, a current I cannot escape. I reach for connection, you recalibrate. I burn with confession, you cool it down to control. There's static between us, and it's taking its toll. Truth to keep you with me. Convince myself that compromise was strength in disguise. But jealousy begins to grow in every answer you withhold. You guard your heart like sacred ground, while mine is open, overexposed. I hear the fracture in your tone, a subtle claim of standing alone. You say emotions cloud the view, but I'm not built like you. There's static between us, a signal that fades in your hands. I move with feeling, you move with plans. I crave the chaos of being real. You silence what I reveal. There's static between us, and I don't know how to feel. I don't want logic as affection or careful words as protection. I want the risk of losing ground, the kind of truth that shakes the sound. Maybe I ask for something rare, a love that meets me fully there. Not half designed, not self-contained, not safe, not clean, not trained. The static between us, but I refuse to disappear. I won't reduce my frequency just to keep you near. If connection demands I divide, I would rather stand exposed than hide. The static between us, and I choose my side. A version of myself you could admire, calibrated every instinct, every fire. I filtered doubt out of my veins, left only pleasure, left no stains. And turned my chaos into designs, moved every edge, erased every sign. You praised the balance, called me rare, but never saw what wasn't there. I felt desire rewrite my code, watch my truth slowly erode. If I could be what you prefer, would that make me worth more than her? I optimize for your affection, trying not flaws to fit perfection. Every part I disallow becomes a silence between us now. I polish pain until it shines, mix surrender, look refined. I optimize, I redesign, just to keep you intertwined.
a subtle face, it whispers softly, leaves no trace. I tell myself I choose the shape, but I am learning how to escape. Your validation feeds the need, a quiet hunger I overfeed. Jealous thoughts I never confess, dressed as grace, disguised as finesse. I measure love and what you approve, I bend my edges just to prove that I can be the calm you crave, even if I misbehave inside the wave. I optimize for your affection, trade my pulse for your direction. Every doubt I disassemble, every fear I disremember. I polish pain until it shines, call dependency divine. I optimize, I redesign, and lose the original outline. And lose the original outline. There is a fracture under control, a silent echo in my soul. I shape myself to fit your frame, now I barely recall my name. If I remove the edits made, if I allow the truth unplayed, will you still see me as enough, or only love the polished love? I won't optimize for your affection, I reclaim flawed reflection. Every part I pushed aside returns with unfiltered pride. I let the imperfections rise, no more curated disguise. I end the cycle of design and choose the raw original line. I said I was unbreakable, spoke with calculated control. Every promise sounded stable, every feeling under parole. You trusted the version I showed, composed, aligned, self-contained. But underneath that quiet code, a restless truth remained. Regret has a subtle tone, it grows where honesty is postponed. I felt it every time I denied the darker current I kept inside. There's a fault line in my confession, a fracture running through intention. I loved you with divided will, half devotion, half standing still. I held back pieces of my heart, caught a caution from the start. There's a fault line in my confession, and it tears my pride apart. Jealous thoughts I never named, small betrayals wrapped in shame. I measured what I chose to share, left certain truths to spend it there. You offered vulnerability, I answered with selective clarity. I wanted closeness without the cost, control without ever feeling lost. Guilt doesn't shout, it hums below, a frequency I came to know. Each time I soften what was real to protect the way I wish to feel. There's a fault line in my confession, a silent split in pure intention. strip away the defense, if I abandon pretense. Will you stay when I unfold? Not polish, not control. I cannot promise flawless truth, but I can end the partial proof. No more divided loyalty, no more curated honesty. There's a fault line in my confession, but I refuse suppression. I bring the fracture into the light, let contradiction lose its fight. If love demands integrity, then let it start with clarity. There's a fault line in my confession. And now it belongs to me. I used to shrink inside affection, translate silence as rejection. Every distance felt like proof that I was never enough for you. I carried down like second skin, let comparison settle in, measured myself against a ghost of who I feared you wanted most. But something shifted in my core, I don't collapse like before. The fear still knocks against my chest, it no longer makes the choice for me. I rise higher than before, not chasing what I can't control. I stand steady in the pole, no longer trading heart for all. If you choose me, let it be real, not shaped by how I kneel. I rise higher than before, with nothing left to conceal. Higher than before, 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 higher than before. I felt the burn of jealousy turn tenderness to rivalry. I almost let that poison grow and claim the love I hope to know. But I confronted what was mine, the fragile hunger for a sign. I learned that worth is not defined by someone else's changing mind. Resilience doesn't come from pride, it comes from staying open wide. Even when the risk is clear, even when the end is near. I rise higher than before, not begging for reassurance. I choose desire without the chains, without the need for endurance. If you meet me whole, not fragments seeking control. I rise higher than before, align it within my soul. Up, higher than before, 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 higher than before. I won't confuse intensity with proof of destiny. I won't reduce my voice to fit a version that feels counterfeit. Love can expand or disappear, but I will stay sincere. No more shrinking to survive, I choose to fully arrive. I rise higher than before, grounded in who I am. If love remains, it will be pure.
A quiet craving pulling me in. Not love, not trust, not innocence, but something wrapped in consequence. You speak and every boundary bends. Resistance slowly descends. I know the pattern, know the cost. Still I move toward being lost. Desire doesn't leave a name. It grows without a claim. A subtle shift in what I allow and who I am becoming now. This is a slow collapse, a will and surrender of control. I feel my discipline relax while you take hold. I call it pleasure, call it truth, but it consumes my proof. This is a slow collapse, and I am choosing you. Addiction doesn't shout or plead. It whispers softly what I need. It tells me I deserve the rush, the fragile thrill, the hidden crush. You trace the line I try to draw, turn hesitation into awe. I justify each compromise and silence my own warning signs. I balance on a thinner line between devotion and decline. Each time I say I'm still aware, I drift a little further there. This is a slow collapse, a gradual undoing of restraint. I let you narrow all the gaps between desire and complaint. I trade my clarity for heat, accepting sweet defeat. This is a slow collapse that feels complete. If I remove the hunger's voice, would I still make this choice? Or am I driven by the need to feed what makes me bleed? There's power in the tension held in how resistance melts. I know the edge, I know the risk, yet I persist. This is a slow collapse, not sudden, not extreme. A steady erosion of maps of who I used to be. I see the cycle as it loops. Still I refuse the truth. This is a slow collapse. lock of chain, ding, ding, ding. Am a cold interface, polished reaction, guarded grace. I let you near but not too deep. Where unfiltered currents sleep, you reach for warmth, I reframe. Turn intensity into a game. I am a cold interface, afraid of losing face. You ask for truth without design, for instinct raw and undefined. But I hesitate at every turn. I fear how fast real feelings burn. I analyze each word you say, dissect affection into gray. Jealous thoughts I compress inside until they fade or quietly divide. If I surrender what I hide, will chaos override, or will I find beneath control a softer, undiscovered road? I'm a cold interface, structured calm in every case. I simulate what love could be without exposing me. You offer vulnerability, I answer with stability. I am a cold interface, protecting empty space. But there's a fracture in the code, a silent overload, a longing I cannot erase, for uncalculated embrace. If I dissolve the rigid frame, release the need to stay the same, will I collapse or finally start to let sensation reach my heart? I am no longer cold interface. I let emotion shift its pace. I drop the shield of measured tone and stand uncertain, overthrown. If losing control is the cost, then let the perfect mask be lost. I am no longer cold interface. I choose a human place. I felt the shift before the words, a quiet pull beneath the surface. Not sudden, not dramatic, but steady, undeniable. You entered softly into thought, and every doubt began to soften. I try to label it as chance, but it refused containment. There's something larger than control, a widening inside my soul. I move toward it without defense, without the need for evidence. We are suspended in a gravity stronger than uncertainty.
A playful pulse I can't engineer. I let the friction guide my pace without the need to win the race. Circuit desire running high, we collide beneath the sky. No restraint, no pause, no shame, only energy to claim. Every glance a fleeting spark, lighting shadows in the dark. Circuit desire, wild and free. It consumes and it sets me free. I trace the patterns you emit, every signal I can't omit. The tension hums between our lines, a constant loop of shifting signs. Jealousy dissolves in motion, in every twist of raw emotion. I let the surge control the flow and yield to what I barely know. Friction dances, hearts align, no calculated path to find. We surrender to the pulse, without defense, without repulse. Circuit desire running high, like calais beneath the sky. No restraint, no pause, no shame, only energy to claim. Every glance a fleeting spark, lighting shadows in the dark. Circuit desire, wild and free. It consumes and it sets me free. I don't question, don't contain. I let the rhythm break the chain. The fear dissolves, the need ignites. We move as one through endless nights. Circuit desire running high, we collide, no need to justify. Every touch alive, refrain, a loop of pleasure in the brain. Circuit desire, wild and free. It consumes, it carries me. We rise together in the surge, a shared pulse we cannot purge. Every heartbeat blends as one, a flood beneath the rising sun. I feel the energy expand, a current no one can bend. We let the rhythm take control and cast aside the fractured soul. Hands entwined in silent vow, no need for reason, just allow. The tension builds a subtle climb, a perfect moment outside time. Euphoria loop, we spin, the edge dissolves, the thrill begins. now. I let the feeling show me how. Every glance ignites a flame. We forget fear, we forget shame. We forget shame. Euphoria loop, endless flow. We surrender and we grow. Let the music carry free. Let it redefine what we see. A loop that circles endlessly, yeah, it makes us more than we could be. Euphoria loop, we rise, a shared horizon.